Is it filming? Yeah, it is. Right. Oh my god, this is fucking scary. What the fuck? Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing my tattoo tour today. I filmed so many of these on TikTok. Like, genuinely, my TikTok comments are constantly being like, tattoo tour. But I have an addiction to getting tattooed, so I honestly probably get them. Every time someone asks for a tattoo tour, I guarantee you either like that week or about like a month or something later, I've got another tattoo. And every single tattoo tour I've filmed, I've always missed out a tattoo. So I thought I'd put it on this one, and then we always document me getting tattoos and stuff like that. I'll probably do like another updated one at the end of the year. So I guess this is my tattoo tour start of 2025, because I have plans on getting a lot more tatted. Sorry, Dad. Right, so I'm not going to do them in any kind of order, just because I honestly cannot remember what kind of order I got them in. I put on like the best top to show you that I'm not getting my boobies out, but I'm also showing everywhere. I have faked hand. It might be a little bit patchy in some areas. Please do excuse that. But I'm gonna start on my hips and work my way up, just because then I don't have to then stand up again. So on my hips, which I'm having to stand on my tiptoes for, I just have these little like, are these? I cannot think of the name for this style, but they do come quite low. It's called like cyber something. I don't really know. Should probably know, but I don't. But yeah, those are super cute and I love them. That was quite a painful tattoo, but it's more like uncomfortable than painful, but it was also over scarring, so it could have been that. But then also on that I have a tiny little 27, which is in Machine Gun Kelly's handwriting. I, as you can tell, love Machine Gun Kelly. And I love the number 27. I see it a lot around. It's like my lucky number. And I wanted to get that tattooed, but then Kels has a song called 27. It kind of just fitted, so I was just like, I'm gonna. And up my side, I have a flower. This was actually a cover-up. If I'm not too embarrassed, I'll put on the screen here what my old tattoo was. It's very shit. There's an ambulance going past. Oh no, it's a police car. You can tell where I live. So yeah, I got that as a cover up because I hated the one that was there before. And as I got more tattooed, it was just like really, like I felt like it was ruining my aesthetic so much. It took quite a while for me to think of what I wanted to get to cover it up, because I didn't want to get anything that was like shit, you know what I mean? So I needed to get something that I definitely wanted. I've also realised that I've been looking at this the entire time and not into my freaking camera. So if I look wonky, I'm very sorry. I have this is for Bring Me the Horizon. So many of my friends have this, but I decided to get it on my stomach because I just wanted it there. And then also, without exposing my boobs, I have an eye here as well. Got it there because I thought, eyes up here, mate. On to my arms. I don't think I've got any other ones down below. That sounded weird. Anyways, move on to this arm. I don't have as many on this arm. I've only recently gone onto this arm last year, because I thought I just wanted to have one arm, but obviously I got the tattoo addiction and now I've got two. So I've got this little TV man. I don't really know what this is from. A lot of people think it's a Rage Against the Machine tattoo. It's not. Do love that band though, so slay, I guess. I have Amy Winehouse on the back of my arm, which I love. I think she's so cute and I am obsessed with Amy. It's like super fine line compared to the rest of my tattoos, but I wanted it in fine line because I didn't want the hair to be like super black and it kind of like take away her beautiful face. So got her there. I have on the inner part of my arm, I have this guitar, which is really pretty. I don't play guitar. Sorry to break it to everyone. And I have Tickets to My Downfall, which is a Machine Gun Kelly album. It kind of ties in with this one. It's not really like necessarily together, but it kind of is. And then I have If You Never Eat, You'll Never Grow, and a little plant pot here. This is a 1975 lyric, but my mum also used to say this to me when I was a kid, so I got it tattooed. And then the final one I have on this part of my arm is Weak Messages Create Bad Situations, which is from a book, but Matthew Healy also had it tattooed, which is why I got it done. So moving on to this arm, I have a Bring Me the Horizon. So moving on to this arm, I have the Bring Me the Horizon, That's the Spirit umbrella. This is probably one of my favourite albums ever. I have this girl taking her shirt off and it's a skull. I know a lot of people have this. It is a very Pinterest tattoo. But a lot of people have the full body one. I have just the top half, so I'm still different, guys. I have this girl. She's super cool. She's kind of like clown makeup, like flames. I just saw her and thought she was sick. I have these scissors. These are the same ones as Maggie Lindemann. She is an icon and I love her very much. So I had to get a matching tattoo with her. I have this Louis Vuitton padlock. Long story short, I used to wear the necklace almost every single day of my life. And I had a little bit of a weird attachment to it and felt like if I didn't wear it, something bad was going to happen to me. So I got it tattooed to take away that OCD thought. I have a zombie girl on the inner part of my arm. She really freaking hurt. Don't do it to yourself. Don't get inner arm tattoos. But then my biggest tattoo regret, if anything, is the fact that my inner arm tattoos are probably some of my favourite tattoos. And nobody really gets to see them unless I'm like this. Which, like, I don't walk around like this. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really know many people that walk around like this. But yeah. I have, moving back onto the back of my arm, I've got Baby You Look So Cool. This is a 1925 lyric. It's just cute. And I get loads of compliments on that one. Mainly from people that are not 1975 fans either. They're just like, oh, I love your tattoo, I feel cool. And I'm like, that's why I got it, babe. Then I have a little safety pin. He has no meaning. He's just there. He's just chilling. Then I have Cheer Up Baby, which is an Inhaler lyric. And then I've got My Spider Web, which has a little love heart in the middle. And then it goes into an actual little spider. I got this little spider at like a later date though. This is a Vivienne Westwood safety pin. I love Vivienne Westwood and I think she's an icon. And I got this tattooed, I'm pretty sure I got this tattooed very near to her passing away. R.I.P. Queen. But yeah, she's really cute. And then I got some little cherries here as well. They are kind of a little bit faded though because I basically I picked it. I have my butterfly, which again, I know they're kind of basic. I feel like every girl and her mum and her nan and her aunt and her best friends have a butterfly tattoo, but I wanted to get one, so I got one. It'll Be Alright, which is in Youngblood's handwriting. He's super cute. That was my first ever tattoo, which pretty sick first tattoo to be fair. Like I could have got some kind of like, I don't know, I love One Direction. I would get that tattooed. Unfortunately, I would get that tattooed. I have Nirvana lyrics in barbed wire that says, oh well, whatever, never mind. But I think that's all onto the back. Then I have a little record player. I got this mainly because I had a really annoying super square gap and it fitted perfectly. I then have the double X, which is for Machine Gun Kelly. I have the 1975 box and 1975 above it. If you don't know, they are one of my favourite bands. 1975 and Bring Me the Horizon are like my only personality traits. So I've got those tattooed, and then I also have, and it is in the middle of my wrist, but it's on the twist, so it's constantly like, it just looks like it's on the piss 24/7. But I have the Pale Waves heart, which I'm now realising that like this is such an annoying gap. Time to book in another tattoo, I guess. But I think I've shown them all. Yeah. But yeah, that is my tattoos so far. That was all of my tattoos. Thank you so much for watching. I promise I'll try and be more confident in my next few videos. You probably won't see me barefaced for a while, but I will do any other makeup videos. Just please let me put a little bit of foundation on my eyebrows on first. But I do have a few vlogs coming up because I've got a few gigs, and one of them is a trip away as well, so look forward to that. If you like Inhaler, you'll love it. If you don't like Inhaler, hopefully you love me. But slay queens, peace out, have a good day, and please like, comment and subscribe. Bosh.